Right now, a civil lawsuit tied to the death of Shanquella Robinson is back in Mecklenburg County Court.
And now one of the so-called Cabo 6 defendants is fighting to have the wrongful death claim against her thrown out altogether. Jesse Pierre was there for the hearing and is now live in Uptown for us.
Yeah, Jesse, so today's argument sounded like they were less about what happened in Mexico, more about whether there are proper legal steps here in the United States.
That's exactly right. Now, today's hearing really centered around defendant Imani Green, formerly known as Daejhanae Jackson, and whether she was properly and timely served in this lawsuit. Now, Green did not appear in court, but her attorneys, her lawyers, argued that Robinson's family missed some key legal deadlines.
There's nowhere that the defendants in this case are going to be able to hide from justice.
Wednesday's hearing marked the latest chapter in the civil lawsuit filed by the family of Shanquella Robinson, the Charlotte woman who died during a 2022 trip to Cabo. The case drew national attention after videos surfaced showing Shanquella violently beaten by her so-called friends before her death. Mexican authorities identified Imani Green as the aggressor and issued an arrest warrant, although no arrest or extradition followed. In court, attorneys for Green argued the case should be dismissed because Robinson's attorneys failed to serve her within the required legal time frame. Robinson's family attorneys pushed for the case to move forward, arguing there were several challenges serving Green, adding they even hired a private investigator to track her down, claiming Green's efforts were to evade liability in this case.
Initially, we filed the case under a different name before she changed her name. Then she changed her place of residence apparently, but didn't officially change it. So there's been multiple hurdles.
Attorney Sue Ann Robinson also argued the case moving from federal court back to state court created delays, but in the end, they are confident in their case.
We all know what occurred. We saw it on video, and it's a very unique case. So we understand the issues that the courts are wrestling with from state court to federal court and now back to state court.
Now, the judge did not make a ruling today, but decided that he will review everything and make a decision at a later date. Guys?
Jesse, thank you for that. One final question here. We know that there was also a motion to stay that was filed in this case. What can you tell us about that?
So that was filed by another defendant to have the case heard in Mexico where the alleged crime happened. But Robinson's attorneys say that is just another attempt to delay or get the case dismissed altogether, adding that all of the defendants in this case all live here in the U.S. That motion was continued until July 22nd. Back to you.
Jesse, thank you.